Hi guys, and welcome back, or welcome to, I guess. We played the demo of this ages ago on stream, and I've had the game for ages, I've just not gotten around to playing it yet. This is Cooking Companions, which is very cutesy looking and sounding, but it's a horror game, and to be fair, the demo was kind of scary, so I guess let's get into it. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Do you wish to continue? Fuck yeah! May potentially trigger seizures, so flashing light warning for anybody watching. Please don't watch if you're gonna have a seizure. Oh god, I've got to do voices? That walk was brutal, but this cabin is amazing! Full kitchen, running water, it really has everything. Finally, a place I can read a good book in peace.
I can't wait to! Achoo! I'm sorry everyone, it must be the dust.
Get those allergies under control, Mariah. Don't worry guys, I'm sure with a little elbow grease we can make this cabin shine. So are you volunteering to clean, Gregor? No. Not many supplies here. Guess we'll have to... They're mixing up my voices already. This is not going to go well. Guess we'll have to go out and get what we need. There's a fireplace for making stew, so let's gather up some firewood, okay? Leave that to me, little guy. I'll tidy around the cabin. Need to save Mariah from dying due to this dust.
Hey!
Allergies are nothing to joke about, Karen. She's not dead yet, Pipsqueak. Calm down.
Thanks, Anatoly.
Anatoly? Anatoly. I don't know. I think I'll go foraging outside. With over 450 mosses, 900 fungi, and 70 slime moles, there's bound to be treasure up there.
Roughing it is fun! And Natalie knows so much about edible foods. We're in good hands.
I think the slime molds will be the most delicious. Most certainly not. What about the fungi? Do you even know which ones are poisonous? I could figure that out. You can be the canary in the coal mine, Natalie. I'm not ending up a corpse here. Keep both your eyes open, little guy. Plenty of wolves and brown bears around. That won't be a problem. I read up on 10 different techniques to incapacitate them. Number 1 is...
And Natalie!
Oh yeah, sorry, Mariah. Got carried away again.
I'll help Natalie look for food. I'm definitely better at warding off wild animals.
That is not the voice that She's gone more to my nerdy voice than than that. I have left my light on over there. Give me 1 second, guys. Oops. Back. Right. Oh my god. If we come up empty-handed, we can always see just if I burped halfway through that. Some of the food we bought. You mean the emergency rations? Bad idea, chump. Hey, and Natalie and Mariah are getting the food. Gregor is gathering the firewood. That makes you our designated chef.
Me?
Hi. Everyone's looking at you expectantly. You nod.
Very excited to try your cooking.
I need to... No, I'm trying to remember the girl voice. I don't really do. Alright, everyone. Let's go to work while there's still sunlight. Later. Hi. The 3 exit the cabin, leaving you and Karen alone. What are your boobs, lady? They do not make sense, and your ponytail's like under your armpit. I think Natalie put the supplies in the kitchen. Thanks for helping out with the cooking. Tutorial: to save the game, click right or hit the escape button on your keyboard to pull up the menu. This menu will also allow you to adjust volume levels, or exit to the title screen to view unlockables. Please note, going back to the main menu or exiting the game without saving will remove progress you've made. Be sure to save. Do you have any experience making meals? Of course. Is that so? Looking at you, I think you'd be good at setting up food poisoning. Right? It looks like Karen will remember that. Did I just hear a bang? Or was that in real life? Hello? Anyways, going to check out the living room. Let's talk later. Karen heads to the living room and starts looking at the books. You decide to look around the kitchen to find ingredients for the meal tonight. Tutorial! You'll never know what you'll find around the cabin. Clues and secrets may be revealed by searching in an area more than once. Why not give it a try? What area do you want to search first? Behind the wood pile. There's nothing but cobwebs back here. Thankfully, no spiders. That makes it worse. The drawers. You check the drawers on the left. Just some dirty knives. The cupboards then. Guess I should save. Cool. The first few cupboards are empty. And Natalie must have put the supplies somewhere else. So I've done all three. You look at the wood logs closer. This is just a pile of Norway spruce. The Norway spruce won't burn as well as oak logs. I'm invested in this wood now. These would be useless during a snowstorm. So we need better wood. Is that what I'm hearing? There's a little mouse hole down there. That's cute. The drawers then. You check the drawers above the mouse hole. Some kind of mold is growing in this one. Maybe Karen will find it appetizing. Cupboards? Check the cupboards again. Just some mouth turds. Mouth turds. That's what I just had. And cobwebs. Okay. You check the drawers above the woodpile. Something is making it difficult to open. You pull it open with all your might. I promise this is supposed to be a horror game.
It's time! Trumpet sound!
Outrise the account. Oh my god. I can't do voices for all of these. I'm gonna hurt my throat.
Kapitsu!
Pretty sure this counts as kidnapping. We're the Chompers, not to be confused with the Chippers, which is the female version of Alvin and the Chipmunks. Why talk with those boring humans? All they have to give you is drama. Come chat with us instead. We'll share valuable recipes you can cook. We'll share with you our secret Chompet recipes. Collect them all to become a 5-star chef. Tutorial. You can find unlocked recipes in the main menu under Extra, but be sure to save the game. Alright. To celebrate, here's your first... Oh, sorry, that's cabbage. Kabutsu. To celebrate, here's your first recipe card. Roasted eggplant with sesame and pomegranate. Meat free. I mean, the sesame sounds good. I don't think it would go well with pomegranate and eggplant, really. Aubergine. You unlocked your first recipe. Da 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 da. If you ever want to talk, just come to the drawer. Chompets! Let's move out! What is happening? Cabbage rudely slams the drawer closed. You wonder if what you just saw was real. You're slightly worried about what this means for your mental state. But only slightly. Hey, did you find the supplies? Natalie lied. He actually put them in the bedroom. Idiot. Here you go. You got the emergency supplies. Cool. Karen leaves you alone. What's she doing? She starts a fire with some of the wood. Oh no, you start a fire with some of the wood. She's still doing nothing. And get to work on cooking dinner. Tonight's entree. Vegetable stew. In a large saucepan over medium heat, you heat some water with potatoes, carrots and celery in it. 15 minutes later, you drain the pan and set the vegetables aside. Placing some butter in the saucepan, you melt it over medium heat. Throwing some chopped onions in, you cook it for about 10 minutes. Fucking hell. The onions are tender and translucent. Perfect. Your next mix... Sounds like I'm stabbing someone. You next mix in some flour, salt, pepper, and heavy cream into the saucepan, adding the vegetables to the mixture. Hours pass. We're back. More firewood than you'll ever need. I need to change his voice a little bit. We found some wired sorrel. Maybe tomorrow we'll have a bigger bounty.
And Natalie's burying the lead. We saw a red deer.
Maria spotted it. Someone's got a crush. Yeah, that's great. Anyways. Killed 17 spiders today while you were out looking at deer.
Yeah.
That should come as no surprise. There's over 160 species of spiders here.
160.
I'm honing my anime watching voices right now.
Onicha.
Don't worry, Maria. I'm sure we're all in the bathroom or something. They were all in the bathroom or something. No. Almost all of them were near the couch.
Yeah. I was going to sleep on the couch.
That's where 16 of them were.
I'm not sleeping on that couch then.
I really hope she doesn't talk too much, bro. And there's only 2 beds in the bedroom. Don't sweat it, Maria. I can sleep anywhere, so I'll use the rocking chair. Just in case any of them swarm the couch, I'll sleep with one eye open.
Thanks, Gregor.
Karen and Natalie, you two take the bedroom. Thanks, big guy. Joke's on you, Gregor. I always plan on taking one of the beds. Hey, Natalie, I snore louder than a lumberyard. Yumberlard. Sweet dreams, chump. Return back to your bubbling vegetable stew and try bite. Oh, that looks quite nice. That tastes pretty good. You cooked vegetable stew! I keep getting achievements. But they're coming up at the top right instead of the bottom right. I'm getting really confused. You set the table and ask everyone to dig in. I don't like the holes on that fucking tablecloth, bro. Oh wow, this smells delicious. Thank you.
You must be a world-class chef.
Karen takes a bite. It's bland as hell.
Karen!
Tastes like every other vegetable stew. So generic. Could probably use some meat next time. Why does he look so fucking derpy? I'm sorry. I am pausing a moment. Look derpy he fucking look. I'm saving as well. Look. What are his eyes doing?
Gross.
For a side dish, we should bake some bread and utilize the Regaria vesca, commonly known as strawberries, for some jam. Nobody cares, Pipsqueak. Everyone laughs at Karen's polite ribbing. Nothing makes you happier than some good old ribbing. Than cooking a great meal for friends. This could very well be the best day you've ever had. You go to bed stuffed. Why are we here? Why did we come here? What are we doing? Day 0. No, I've got no hope on this one because I was not paying attention at the start. Day what? Dawn of the first.
This game looks like God.
Oh,
Fucking face, dude.
Alright.
Day. My shoulder does that. Did you fucking hear that? It does that. That feels a bit better, actually. Hey, are you up? How'd you sleep? I was so warm last night, I didn't even need a blanket.
What time is it?
About an hour till dawn. Until dawn.
Let's go!
Will you two quiet down? Trying to sleep over here. Gregor, the birds outside aren't making much noise yet. We didn't bring many supplies, remember? Better to get a head start on gathering food. It's too early for this. Gregor. I'm not doing her voice right. Hang on. I say as if she's got a specific voice. It'd be easier if they fucking did, I can tell you that much.
Did you see any spiders last night?
There was a small one in the bathroom. Actually, I did see a centipede by the sink. I mean, she got, like, damper. Maria turns a little pale. Karen's messing with you, Maria. Let's find more than wild sorrel today. Yeah. If you're lucky, little guy, maybe I'll teach you how to catch a wild brown trout. What's with you and meat, big guy?
And Natalie's herbalism book, that's better, stated that there's many more species of plants to eat out here. Let's leave the fish alone. You know, I'm not into
Meat. That's a shame. I'd wake up early to go fishing. Cheer up, Karen. We'll get to observe the trout at the very least. Maybe we'll see more red deer today. He has no set voice. That sounds like a waste of time, Gregor.
Maybe we'll find some blackthorn berries.
I love blackthorn berries. Haha. What is happening?
Please help me. I'm going insane.
We'll be back later. Can you wash our stuff today?
Thank you.
Thanks. Huh. Don't steal anything, okay? Bye, bish. And my fingers crossed. Ah! Maria, Natalie, Gregor, and Karen leave the cabin with a skip to their step. You're alone, but thankfully you have a drawer of chompettes to keep you company. Each day you'll be asked to explore a different part of the cabin. This is where the horror comes in. Fuck. You only get one choice, then the day will end. Choose wisely. What do you want to check out today? The basement was the tutorial, and it was creepy as fuck. Now we need to talk with the chompettes.
Hello!
Your heart almost stopped. The other chompettes are somewhere in the basement. It's gonna make me go to the fucking basement. Is this a tutorial? I didn't think that the demo was like so early in the fucking game.
So it's just us today.
I can't. It sounds too similar to the girl. I can't remember how to do my girl voice, guys.
How about some fun cabbage facts? Yee-haw!
Great! Cabbage has 24 calories in 100 grams and is a great source of vitamin K and C. Purple cabbage has even more vitamin C than green cabbage. Globally, Russia eats the most cabbage. Pretty cool, right? Sure is cabbage. I should have been a scholar instead of a world-class comedian. Since you've been so patient today, I'll give you the Chompette secret recipe for Lebanese-style tabbouleh. Ooh, okay. Not a normal meal, but I think you'll enjoy it. You're not sure. To check out the recipe, go to the main menu under Gallery. Be sure to save beforehand. Well, my work here is done. Chompette! Mosey out! Can you close the drawer on me? I want to surprise the others later. You shut the drawer as per her request. Oh, she's led. You look over the supplies and begin planning your next meal. Sure. What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? This is becoming unhinged. Oh, we got some tunes now. Okay. We're back. Knock it off, Maria. She's gonna change every single fucking time. It's pretty rare to be scared of one. It's not. Who knew the big guy would be so scared of it? Shut up! You don't understand. I don't think anyone understands, Gregor. It was just a marmot, Gregor, not a monster. Maria laughed so hard that your ears ring. Oh shit. I'm not doing that. No. You can't make me. Tears are rolling down Maria's cheeks. She's laughing so hard that she's about to hyperventilate. Stop her from hyperventilating? Absolutely not. One less mouth to feed, am I right? Bro, I need to stop making jokes like that. You don't get it. It's pretty personal. Then please explain, big guy. Gregor looks incredibly uncomfortable.
Let's leave him alone. We found some raspberries and elderberries near the cabin.
Quite the selection of recipes here. We also found more wild sorrel. Is this going to be enough for a good meal? Everyone is looking at you for an answer. You decide to do an inventory of all available ingredients. It takes you a while, but you decide on your speciality. Cabbage rolls. You first bring a large pot of water to a boil. What is this game? Nothing makes you happier than some good old ribbing. You let the cabbage leaves boil for 2 minutes, straining the pot into the sink. In a medium mixing bowl, you combine some cooked rice. I don't like that noise in my ears. Onion, an egg, salt and pepper, along with some tomato sauce. Use your hands to mix thoroughly and decide to wash your hands after it won't come off. Dividing the rice mixture evenly between the cabbage leaves, you then roll them up and tie a string around them so they stay in one piece. You place the cabbage rolls in a large skillet over medium heat, pouring the rest of the tomato mixture over the top. Covering it, you bring it to a boil. You reduce the heat to low and let the cabbage rolls simmer for about 40 minutes, being sure to baste it with a liquid. That does look yummy, to be fair. You cooked cabbage rolls! Maria looks optimistic. Garen looks skeptical, of course. And Natalie looks curious. And Gregor looks thrilled. You watch intently as everyone takes a first bite. Oh my god, his eyes again! He looks like a horse! That's pretty darn good. Wow, I could eat the whole batch myself. I think the vegetable stew tasted better, but I'm loving how tender the cabbage is.
The sauce is pretty rad. Did you use fresh tomatoes for it? Tomatoes?
It really adds to it. Spill some of the liquid on top of it. You'll thank me later. Incredible. It's definitely growing on me. This really was something special. Thanks for cooking again. Everyone leaves the dishes behind for you to do. Is this where the horror comes in? Do I murder these people for making me cook all day and then fucking do the dishes?